What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live videos. Today we're going over Tenpai Dragons. This is a deck that's really popular. A little bit has changed, so I'm going to be featuring it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel a lot. And I guess shout out Uzman for the Trident Dragon as well. I'm not buying that card yet till the Mega Tins. So yeah, diving on in, we're playing the Triple Pydra. The standard engine is like extremely normal. You only play triple of these, and then because these all do something. This is the only card that doesn't actually accomplish anything in your whole Tenpai engine. So we're still playing the 3 Sengen Summoning, and of course this is the 4th one. And we're also playing the 3 Sengen Kaiman. So you can see that we max out on every one of the Tenpai cards other than the Pydra. This is because this card is the only one that doesn't like a 1-card starter. Kind of like your worst one, but obviously you need 2 of it. Especially when you get into the grind games, or like even after you summon out that, like being able to summon it back out, getting one of your tuners again is just really good. It's also important to note this is your only tuner. I've seen some people try to synchro off without the tuner, and you can't do that. And that's it for the Tenpai package. Now for the rest of the card, this is, I guess, kind of this is a Tenpai package. Product Prosperity helps you dig for your cards. You know, your engine's very small, like if you didn't see. So you kind of want to be able to dig as much as possible, and just digging for the right piece is really nice. So you play Triple Prosperity. In the same kind of fashion, we play Triple Fenrir and then the 1 copy of Magnamut. So these don't actually like serve that much purpose other than when you're going first, and being in another body. So like if you're going second, you can Lightning Storm, summon out like a Fenrir, an attack position or whatever, and you actually are putting a lot of pressure on the board. It's also level 7, so it can have like some interactions. But like a lot of times like, you'll be able to put a lot of pressure. You're able to banish a card as well and like get rid of a problematic card, and they have to like choose to respond carefully. This is really nice. And you're also playing droplets in the deck, so being able to search for the 2nd copy of Fenrir, and having a free droplets send is really nice. And then Magnamut, just Magnamut. A lot of times you can summon this off your seals, or you can just have it as a hand trap. Kind of nice, especially against like the Melodious deck, which is that kind of struggles against. Now for the hand traps, which is kind of like the only way you can beat fire. We're playing a whole lot of them. We're playing Triple Ash, Triple Veiler, Triple Imperm, Triple Moonlight Chill as our hand traps. I guess the other board breakers are the triple copies of Droplets, the double copies of Lightning Storm, and the 1 copy of Rivalry. So we're not playing Ghost Ogre in this, not because it's not good, but I really wanted like the 9 copies of Veiler essentially, and I felt like that in the mirror match, if you're playing like Lightning Storm and you're playing like copies of what's his name, Fenrir, you'll kind of get a little bit more of advantage, especially because Forbidden Droplets can kind of deal with that board in the case, because you're gonna save like your hand traps for it, and like just hitting the field spell is obviously nice, but the problem is it doesn't do too much. If you're playing like the mirror, which is like kind of unfortunate, and there's not that much mirror around, at least at our locals. But like having the blanket field, just of us negating the stuff on the field, feels really nice, especially when you're playing like so many runic cards at our locals. But yeah, the 40th card was the copy of Rivalry. I kind of want to cut it, but I felt like I just didn't want to put in like 1 more hand trap. I didn't really feel like I want to put in like a duster, so just going first, we have this just in case. And it's not even bad going second if you can't OTK. Now for the extra deck, we are playing the double copy of Biden Dragon, the 1 copy of Transcendent, and the 1 copy of Trident Dragon. We also are playing the copy of Kuzbek, the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, the Black Rose, Moonlight, and then the Ready Rose. So something interesting about this is like, yeah, we're playing a lot of Black Rose monsters. This actually helps you deal with the fire matchup completely by banishing their whole entire graveyard. A lot of times when you are playing against it, you know, that's kind of the same way we're playing the copy of, where's that? Playing the copy of Lightning Storm. So what's really cool against the power of Snake Eyes is like, yes, their board itself is really good, but Lightning Storm doesn't kind of threaten their board unless they shotgun the Flamebird summon out the IP, which is like kind of stupid. And even then, all they're going to lose to like an Appaloosa. But like this gets rid of the Princess in the graveyard, which is absolutely huge. Like I was thinking about playing DD Crow on the side, which I'm playing in some other decks, but unfortunately not in this deck, because we're playing the copy of D-Shifter. I'll show you guys it now. Like if you're playing D-Shifter, you don't really need to play DD Crow. You're going to see it the same ratio. So I might as well just see a card that banishes all the cards in the graveyard, which is why I wanted to play 1 in the extra deck. We're not having to play the Samurai Destroyer because we were playing the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. And Kuzbek is a nice little pop because it can just pop 1 when it summons. So kind of dealing with another problematic monster, including that Fenrir that we had. You know, so to kind of get rid of 2 of those cards is just really nice. This is all you really need for the synchros. There are other cards you can play as well, like a Dawn Dragster if you really want to. I still find that really good right now, especially like this deck is not really being forced going first. And if you do go first, you can set up like a copy of Seals alongside like a copy of Fenrir, and like a rivalry, and you're pretty much all set, especially with those hand traps in your hand. Now for the link card, we're playing the Striker Dragon, and we're playing the Seals. This card just came out in Rarity Collection, and I say they did an amazing job with it. And then we had the Hita Princess and the Raging Phoenix alongside the Zero Atlantis for the Link OTK when we get debarriered. Very important to realize. So now for the side deck here, I'll be showing you guys side deck. Obviously up to your guys' preference depending on how your locals goes. I'll be kind of just telling you guys why I'm playing it. We're playing triple D-Shifter. This card can play on the D-Shifter, so therefore you just play it. Card's absolutely insane, banishing all the cards. It destroys all the matchups that you're not really great against. Then we are playing this too. So the reason why I'm playing Nib is because Snake Eyes is one of the hardest matchups for this deck. If you don't open the right cards, a lot of the times like you're going to be seeing like a Dropless is going to do very much. And sometimes you want to be playing like take out the Ash as well. So if you slide these 6 cards in, you'll be doing quite good against the matchup. And like you have essentially a 66% chance of seeing these cards. So it is nice to see at least one of them, which is like kind of why we want to max out those ratios. But other times, like you're just not going to play it. And like, yes, you're going to be saying like, oh, well, you're playing Fenrir. Why are you playing Nibiru? At that point, if I'm playing at Snake Eye, I'll probably take out the Fenrirs because I'm putting in all these cards in. And then that's will be my going second engine, which is really nice. But it's all up to you guys' like personal preference, of course, and siding patterns. Then we're playing the triple Crosshair Designator, and this card's like kind of a weird that we're playing. We're playing the triple Heat Wave. So I don't actually love this. I would want to play D-Barrier instead, but I'm kind of like going around. Like if you don't play D-Barrier, you know, you're getting like Crossout's never really good going second, which is kind of like the problem. Like, well, why you're not playing, you know, Crossout, and then you have to play a copy of Dimension Barrier. I'm not putting Dimension Barrier going second, and then being able to cross it out. Crossout is a bad card going second. And that's also a bad card with D-Barrier in your deck to go second if you're not playing. Like, that's not going to destroy, which is why we're playing the Link OTK. If we weren't playing the Link OTK, I guess you can have the force to do it. Because if this deck doesn't really OTK you, then you're kind of losing the next game anyways. But the last 3 cards are kind of super weird. Playing the Quaking Mirror Dragon and the 2 Cosmics. So this one wanted a bit more back row hate. It's easy to side out versus the Lightning Storm as well. But this card here, this card is the spice. So your hardest matchups are definitely going to be revolving like in Melodious is a hard matchup. Being able to set up that lock is very hard for you. Obviously, the Snake Eyes deck is really hard as well. Therefore, we're playing like 6 cards dedicated to it. You also have the Crossouts. I guess you can like kind of say that are cards for Snake Eyes because you play so many hand traps. But like even Branded is like a difficult matchup for you as well. So if you're able to summon this out against like Branded, against Melodious, as well as like the Voices Voice Player, and then of course Labyrinth as well. It's kind of like deadly for this because you can summon this out, and then like if you destroy this card unless you have it. But if you summon it during your opponent's turn, like with a Seals, then you're essentially, other than Labyrinth, they'll just hit their cards. But you're essentially just getting like a free win or turn skip once again. So it's like a 4th copy of Heat Wave, but you get to summon out your bodies there as well, which is really nice. But I really do enjoy Quaking Mirror Dragon. I feel like people don't expect it still. I really like the card. So regardless, hope you enjoyed watching the video. I would kind of change the Heat Waves out if you wanted to for D-Barriers. It could be completely fine. But I definitely think you guys should try out this card here. It's really amazing. I've loved it so far. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.